Is it just forgetfulness or something more serious? Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to find the right word during a conversation? Maybe you've misplaced your keys and found them in the fridge. These things happen to everyone, especially as we get older. But how do you know when memory lapses are normal and when they could be a warning sign of dementia? Today, we'll explore 7 memory changes that you should never ignore. We'll talk calmly and clearly about what's normal, what's not, and what you can do to protect your brain as you age. Let's begin. Number 1. Forgetting recently learned information. We all forget things, but when someone consistently forgets information they just learned, like the name of a new neighbor or a conversation from earlier that day, it might be more than typical aging. This kind of short-term memory loss is one of the most common early signs of dementia, especially if the person can't recall the information later, even with a reminder. If this happens often, it may be time to speak with a doctor. 2. Difficulty following plans or solving problems. Do you or someone you love struggle to follow a recipe you've made for years? Or have trouble paying bills, balancing a checkbook, or keeping track of monthly expenses? This isn't just forgetting, it's a change in the way your brain handles tasks. Dementia can affect focus and problem-solving skills. You may notice it's harder to concentrate or take longer to do familiar tasks. While everyone can make an error now and then, ongoing difficulty could be a red flag. 3. Confusion with time or place. Getting a little mixed up on what day it is, and especially during retirement, is normal. But losing track of dates, seasons, or the passage of time in a more serious way could be a concern. People with dementia may forget where they are or how they got there. For example, if someone ends up at the grocery store but doesn't know why they came, or how they got there, that's something to look into. 4. Trouble understanding. Visual images or spatial relationships. Vision problems can be related to aging, needing glasses, or struggling in low light. But in some cases, it's more than just the eyes. People with Alzheimer's or other types of dementia may have difficulty judging distance, identifying colors, or reading. They may bump into furniture, spill drinks, or struggle to reach for things correctly. If someone is still physically healthy but keeps having odd little accidents, it could be related to how their brain is processing space. 5. New problems with words in speaking or writing. Everyone forgets a word from time to time, but dementia may cause a person to stop in the middle of a sentence, unsure of how to continue. Or they might struggle to name everyday objects, calling a watch a hand clock, for example. They may also repeat themselves often or have trouble joining in on conversations. They may lose their train of thought easily. If this happens more and more, it's worth paying attention. Before we continue, if you're finding this video helpful, please consider subscribing to Glowing Age. Your support helps us share more thoughtful and supportive content just like this for you and your loved ones. Let's continue. 6. Misplacing things and losing the ability to retrace steps. We all lose things, but people with dementia may place things in unusual locations, like putting the remote in the freezer. The key difference? They often can't go back and retrace their steps to find the item. They may accuse others of stealing when they can't find something. Not out of malice, but confusion. This behavior tends to increase over time and can cause frustration or mistrust in families. 7. Withdrawal from work or social activities. As memory and thinking issues increase, some people may begin to pull away from hobbies, friends, or activities they used to enjoy. They may have trouble keeping up with a favorite card game, remembering rules, or following a TV show. Sometimes they withdraw because they're embarrassed. Other times it's because the mental effort is simply too exhausting. Social withdrawal can be a major early sign of cognitive decline. It's important not to ignore it. So, what's normal and what's not? Let's recap a few examples. Normal aging. Forgetting names occasionally, missing an appointment but remembering later, sometimes feeling tired at social events. Possible dementia. Forgetting names and never remembering them, missing appointments often and not realizing it, avoiding social contact because it feels overwhelming. The difference is in frequency, severity, and impact on daily life. What you can do. If you're concerned about memory changes for yourself or someone you love, the most important step is to speak to a doctor. Dementia is not a normal part of aging, but there are many other treatable conditions that can cause similar symptoms: stress, vitamin deficiencies, thyroid problems, and more. Early detection matters. It gives you time to plan, get support, and even try treatments that can slow symptoms. Meanwhile, you can protect brain health with simple habits. Stay physically active, eat a healthy, balanced diet. Stay socially connected, get enough sleep. Keep learning and challenging your mind. Every small step helps. If this video brought you comfort, clarity, or curiosity, please share it with someone who may benefit. At Glowing Age, we believe your later years can still shine bright. You deserve support, dignity, and knowledge always. Stay safe, stay kind, and keep glowing.